Hello. I want to say yes, I did that thing today, but no, it's not one of those things that I've been trying to do. So it's kind of a yes, it's kind of a no. Hard to say for certain. Let's see, how did my day go? Well, I got up, I went to work. Well, actually, I woke up early on accident and just felt plenty slept, so I read for a while, and then I got up and went to work. I came home. The Wi-Fi was out, so and we have no service. So, with no connection, I couldn't exactly get on docks without driving somewhere. So I couldn't write. For the start, I couldn't write. Even though I had planned on getting on Silksong because I wanted to get through some stuff on Silksong, and I did when the Wi-Fi returned. I went and got on Silksong. I played that for several hours, and I got through Act 2. The final boss of Act 2 has a killer theme song, and I really loved it, even if the boss fight was rather easy, especially in comparison with a lot of the other encounters you have in the game. I will probably listen to that boss music just separately now. Because I made it to Act 3, and there's a lot of other stuff going on in Act 3. I tried for at least an hour to defeat a boss in Act 3, and it was not working. So, challenges in that front. But after I got off of Silksong, I watched the latest episodes of Has Been Hotel with a friend because we've been watching those together. The finale finally came out, and it was an absolute riot. Delightful, a whole bunch of crazy stuff happening all over the place. But I don't want to spoil anything for any would be watchers. Anyway, yeah, no writing done today. Got another 2,000 words behind on my goals, and the weekend is ahead of me. So maybe if I can lock in over the weekend, I'll be happy to get that figured out, straightened out. And though I have heavy doubts in myself in regards to my lofty ideas and goals, in regards to what I might get as my writing count tomorrow and the next day for my weekend days off work, I don't know. Maybe I should strive for 10,000 words per day instead of the regular two, because I have managed the regular two in just a couple hours. So if I focus on it the whole day, which is, judging by my track record, very unlikely, then I might be able to catch up on like a whole week and a half to 2 weeks worth of work in just a couple days, putting me just a little bit further behind than I would have liked to be otherwise. So I can only hope that that's how it pans out. Yeah, so that's today, and tomorrow I discussed. Probably gonna write the whole time. Might take a break to draw, to walk. Probably not gonna jump into Silksong. I kind of burned myself out of that today, fighting a boss that I was really having trouble defeating. So that's for the better there, for my progress. So who knows what my breaks will consist of, but mostly I hope it's writing. If I end up having low energy, which as my weekends have consistently been, staying up late, low energy the next day, staying in bed through most of the day, and then not having enough time to do what I really wanted to do, which was catch up on writing. So I've already stayed up late, so it's looking like tomorrow I might be tired. So I might try the work strategy, set myself an alarm, get ready fast in the morning, and maybe exercise or something to get my blood pumping so that I can actually not sit down and sloth myself away. Some strategy there. I don't know. I'm going to try to figure something out to make me work tomorrow. Work as in function, not as in job, because writing is fun, and I am, despite my actions and my track record thus far, I like writing. It's fun. And I'm trying to convince not myself of that, because like I'm already convinced of that, but I'm thinking that I'm not displaying a convincing sort of truth here, but with my history and my insistence that it's fun, it seems like it might be something somebody might say when they don't believe what they're saying and when they're lying to themselves. But I promise you, I'm not lying to myself. Promise me, I'm not lying to myself. I love writing. I just get distracted, and I really want to meet this goal. And it's the distracting part, getting distracted part, that I hate about myself, and that is where the disappointment lies. That is where the stress and depression lies, and I just gotta learn to move beyond it sometimes. You gotta figure out a method. That's kind of what this whole series is about, of me doing that thing today. So I have high hopes going into the weekend, and I'm going to do my best to push myself to achieve those hopes. And that's today and tomorrow. Here's the dog. Siren's been rambunctious today. He keeps chewing his ball, like right next to my seat, and then he drops the ball, and it rolls over to where all my computer wires are safely snuggled away. And then he goes to grab it and claw at it, and I worry for the safety of my electronics. So I try to push him to chew on his ball at least a little bit further away from my computer stuff. But he always comes back. It seems he is so affectionate that he always wants to be near me, even when he is kind of stressing me out with his activities directly adjacent to me. But yeah, he's had a good, fun, full day. And tomorrow's gonna be probably just as enriching for him. So that's Siren for y'all. He's cozy, cuddled in his keys, ready to go to bed. Ready for me to go to bed. And that's everything. So thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share my videos. Share my channel. Help me spread to more viewers, more people who might be fans of my struggle, or perhaps my redemption to myself, of myself, and for myself. Everyone loves a selfish guy, right? But what an outro. Anyways, good night.